Hello, my name is Hezekiah Ibn Aquib Kaba'el. I'm coming to you to talk about several things that some may find difficult to talk about. And some of these things are, appealing to your life. Some things may not be. I'm starting a seminar that's basically talking to every one of you. And basically what that means is, how do you spend your time? How do you spend your evenings? What inspires you? What gets you going? What takes you away from everything that you need to do? Those type of things are going to be what I talk about. And ways in order to do that, we need to find a better solution. A solution that basically stands up for who you are and what you are. And I do that in several programs and in the seminars that I'm throwing and some workshops that I have going on. Now, it's possible to say that there's absolutely no way you're going to need what I have to offer. Well, let's get into that. I'm going to be talking about personal health. I'm going to be talking about personal wealth. I'm going to be talking about time management, money management. I'm going to be talking about things that can change your situation. Not to say that your situation is bad at all. More so to say there is a way for you to grow. And when you grow, you'll change a little bit. Not changing who you are or what you are, just your delivery, or sometimes just how good you can be at it. And I would like to start off with also saying, okay, it's a self-evaluation every time we cross any threshold at all. There will be situations to where you need to speak up and speak out and use that space for its true meaning. So when you walk in the bedroom, you need to go to sleep. When you walk in the living room or in your office, you need to go to work or do whatever that space is needed for. I say all that to say, how often do we waste our own time? And that's quite often, I would like to think, is the reason everybody's so lazy or incomplacent, so to speak. So I implore you to walk with me in this journey and, just try it out, see what you think. First off, it's going to be things like, I'm going to ask you, it's going to be exercises. So I'm going to be asking you one question 50 times. What do you want? What does that mean? I don't care what it is: shoes, watch, clothes, a new place to live, a new job, a better health, whatever it may be. It is all on you. And I want each answer to be completely different. And in different, I mean everyone's different from the other one. And you do this 50 times in a row. One question: what do I want? And then I want you to do another one. 50 questions. What do I want personally for my body? I want better food. I want clearer skin. I want better hair. I want to lose this amount of weight, or I want to gain this amount of weight. All on you. Nothing about material. You got a material list, and then you got a personal list. Then the last one I want you to do is, I want you to attempt to think about everybody but yourself. Completely selfless. What do you want? You can be cliche and say world peace or something like that. I'm looking more towards what will change something in your life specifically. Everything is about you specifically. When you're being selfless, even in that, I want you to look at the people who are around you and say, okay, I want them to do da 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 da, because it impacts me this way or that way. No explanation is necessary. Okay? And I also want you to think about what makes this change. Okay? It may be hard for some of you to do these in a list form. So just, it doesn't have to be long. It could be words, or if you're wordy, if you can expound a little bit more, then go in and do that. Just don't say it twice. In any other list, everything is separate. How you eat, how you sleep, all of these things. And then you basically get down to a point to where you're doing it on schedule. So that's the fourth thing. On a schedule, a 24-hour schedule. Write down what you do. Okay, if you were asleep that time, you're not going to write every hour. So I'll sleep this time to this time. Okay, and then when you eat, you're doing that from this time to this time. Fair enough. Okay, and then go far and go further. Go further than that. And you say, okay, well, I don't have time. Okay, each one of these videos is going to be 15 minutes long. That's all. So it's not going to be this long, drawn out, blah, 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 about whatever. It's going to be concise. It's going to be precise to and for whatever that speech is about. I'm thinking I'll do it once a week. I might do it in the seminar, of course. It's an 8-hour process throughout the entire deal. So please check in and watch for that. And to get back to what I was saying, there is also a change that needs to happen in one's schedule. So you say, I don't have enough time. Okay, I have a list of where you can write down by hour. And I have a list to where, okay, you still don't have time. Let's break it down to 30-minute increments. Okay? And then let's break it down. Okay, you still don't have time to do this, and that. But you have all of these things in this list. Fair enough. Okay. And then after all of that is done, I'll say, okay, you still don't have no time. Break it down into 15-minute increments. Now, ladies and gentlemen, all over the world, thank you all for buying my books that you have. And for those who don't read, that's fine, I'm doing this now. So you can still get the message. I want you to get into this seminar and really learn something. Just write all this stuff down, and you'll get further. Because on this list, you'll have times to where it's like you have to find stuff to write. Those are the times, that's where the change is in life. That's where the change happens. Because if you don't change in those set times, nothing's going to alter in your world, in your existence, how you do things. Okay, so when there is a change in your life in any kind of way, that's time to do something different. Okay, I want more money. I'll just speak on that briefly. I want more money, but I don't have any time to make more money. I'm going to be teaching a couple of ways you can actually make money without being present, without being around, those people, or without getting a third job or a second job. And we're going to talk about finances. We're going to talk about, okay, what can I do to diversify my income without losing myself, okay? I'm going to talk about methods you can actually implement immediately right now and make some money. And some money is big money, some money is little money, some money is high risk, some money is low risk. I'll talk about all of that. Just figure out where you are first. in life, acknowledging where you are with these lists and these things. And if you're just now joining, I'm talking about asking yourself first where you stand and what's going on with you and what that means. And it'll give you the groundwork to do anything that you want to change the course of that type of information or that situation. So if you were in school and you were working and you had a second job and you had a kid, or you had a spouse or a family member who was basically taking up all of your time, I need to figure out how I'm going to make money and be able to do these things. Micromanaging, I'm going to talk about that. And we have to, first off, I'm going to do one exercise with you, and I'm telling you, you have 1,440 of these in one day. Okay? I'm going to be silent for 1 minute. I'm going to be silent. And I want to ask you, are you going to be the one to say, okay, yes, I have that time. I'm going to be silent for 1 minute. Hey, folks. Okay, that was 1 minute. You have 1,440 of those in one day. What can you do in that time? Can you write down a grocery list? Can you change some scenarios about your life? Can you go and do something that you forgot to do? Can you make a quick call and say, hey, I don't have anything to say, but I want to talk to you later? Or I wasn't thinking about you. I'm just supposed to call periodically, so I did. Whatever. It doesn't matter what it is. Or money management. Okay, let me collect all the change around my house. Let me do anything to make $1. But in my seminar, I'm going to be actually talking about how to make substantial income with partial time and with all of your time. You have a lot of time on your list that you created. Fine. Okay. This is what you can do. I have several. I wrote a book. It's called 50 Ways to Attainable Wealth. You can look at some of the things in there. I'm going to be going through some of the things in there. And yeah, you can actually implement it, or you can join my seminar and do that as well. Whichever one floats your boat. If you like to read by yourself, do it on your own pace. That's also fine. I'm going to be talking about communication, how to communicate effectively and efficiently, and active listening as well. I'm not going to keep this too long. I said every single one of these is going to be 15 minutes. So the amount of information you get in this 15 minutes is the same energy you can give to whatever in your life that you need to do over and over and over again. Now, mind you, 15, 15, 15, 15. I did 4 of these in 1 hour, and you still have 23 hours left in a day. So with that said, I'm gonna finish out by saying this is going to be corrected on here. This is going to be on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, of course, and I'll probably do this every Saturday at 12, or I'll just put it out there whenever I do it, but eventually it'll be on a schedule. And if you buy the seminar, it's on your own pace, at your own time, in your own will. And yeah, with that, yeah, you can talk about pretty much anything you want with me if you give me a call at 510-692-7420. Okay, that's my time. Talk to you later.